Okay, I mean, what is Tyrese Maxey doing? You're staring at Al Horford setting a down screen. You got to get attached and your arms out so Jason Tatum can't curl. You allow Jason Tatum to curl, so now Tobias Harris has no chance of guarding like this. It's an easy spin move, collapse the defense, and humbly one of the best players in the world creates an open three for Marcus Smart. Okay, I mean, this is a complete embarrassment right here. If you're James Harden in transition, please sprint back. This is a closeout game. Apparently, James Harden wants to go back to Boston and see the city again for another night. Look at that effort. Wow. Okay, if PJ Tucker is going to backpedal in transition, he has no chance of guarding Jaylen Brown. Tobias Harris has no one to guard right now. His man is not in the picture. Why are you not at the three-point line so you can help? Look at Tobias Harris. You have no one to guard. Jason Tatum just entered the screen. Why are you not coming over here to get this dribble picked up? What was that? Okay, could we get sort of organized in transition here? So PJ Tucker's coming to take Jaylen Brown. How about Joel Embiid, James Harden, Tobias Harris, Tyrese Maxey figure out who they're guarding? I mean, you have four 76ers players just cluttered, standing in the middle of nowhere, and here's Marcus Smart again for you. Okay, I mean, if you're Tobias Harris, the Celtics are setting consecutive ball screens. So if Tobias Harris is switching this first one, get up, stop, up, right now, because on this second one, if you're trying to run drop coverage, you got to be able to get over the top of the screen. Look at Tobias Harris. This isn't good enough. Look at the space here. Where was your switch? So you're just going to fall flat on this screen here, and this is now a 2-on-1. Okay, what is Daniel House doing right here? This is a down screen. You're supposed to be getting attached to Malcolm Brogdon and chasing over the top. Why is Daniel House going away from Malcolm Brogdon? So now look at this down screen. Look at the space that was created. What? Okay, if you're DeAnthony Melton, I don't even know what this is. That's a horrendous gamble. I don't know. So you just got beat. So you need to get over here to Derek White. You can't just be comfortable standing in no man's land. You're really comfortable standing in no man's land right now. Okay, I mean, how many things can go wrong in this play? If you're Daniel House and you're going to trap, you got to close this area off here. And as soon as Daniel House goes to trap, DeAnthony Melton has to rotate up. You're worried about players one pass away. When Daniel House goes to trap, you got to take Derek White. Two passes away, Tobias Harris can rotate. But one pass away, now Derek White can just rip and go. That makes Tobias Harris step up, Malcolm Brogdon. Okay, I mean, this just can't happen. Well, what on earth is James Harden doing? So there's a trap right here. Why is James Harden standing in the paint? What, are we triple teaming now? What? So, yeah, the perimeter is open for business. What is it with James Harden? You are the final player back trailing this play. How about we sprint to Jaylen Brown? Why are we lightly walking to Jaylen Brown? So now you're off balance when Jaylen Brown catches this ball, and he is going to put you in a blender. Okay, come on. If you're Joel Embiid and you're in drop coverage, you have to keep the ball in front of you. I would say that Joel Embiid, that was what? Okay, what is this? James Harden is guarding the ball. Lovely. Tyrese Maxey needs to get over here and take Al Horford. Why would James Harden just stop guarding the ball? What? Okay, Tobias Harris is backpedaling in transition guarding Malcolm Brogdon. That can't happen. But James Harden right here has no one to guard. There's four Celtics players back, and James Harden's the fifth 76ers player. Get over here and help. Get this dribble picked up. Tobias Harris is off balance. Or you can just let Malcolm Brogdon cook Tobias Harris. Okay, PJ Tucker goes up with the shot. Someone for Philadelphia has to get back. Tyrese Maxey is doing nothing. He should be sprinting back right now. Because if everybody sticks around trying to get an offensive rebound and Boston comes up with it, whoa, we're in trouble. Okay, so I guess the Sixers are switching this handoff here. It'd be nice if PJ Tucker sort of even tried to guard the ball. But if you're Joel Embiid, you got to be in a defensive stance with your feet set when Jaylen Brown comes off this handoff. Like, you're switching. And, I mean, Joel Embiid is just not even close to ready to guard Jaylen Brown right now, who can turn the corner and get to the rim. If you're Tyrese Maxey, you cannot be crowding Marcus Smart. Get your hand off of him. The fact you're crowding him, look at this. You're beat already. This screen hasn't been set. So now Robert Williams III can slip this screen. And that totally screws up your ball screen defense. This is a 2-on-1 now. Okay, so Tobias Harris's feet are not level to each other right here. So you need to get up and force Jason Tatum into help. Either James Harden can help or Joel Embiid can help at the rim, someone. But if you try and guard Jason Tatum one-on-one, let him go this way, I mean, you might as well just put on figure skates. I mean, humbly one of the best players in the world just cooked you. Okay, so James Harden's going to be late to get over this flare screen. That's not even somewhat surprising, but you got to figure out who's doubling now Jaylen Brown. So if Joel Embiid is coming to double, Tobias Harris has to stay home. What cannot happen is have 3 players guarding the ball, because now your rotations, what's Tyrese Maxey supposed to do? I mean, it's just going to be who's wide open. Robert Williams III is setting a down screen. Could Joel Embiid kind of care and get attached with his arms out so Jaylen Brown can't curl? When Jaylen Brown curls, you give DeAnthony Melton no time to get over this screen. So now Jaylen Brown can catch. It's just rip and go right to the rim, bucket +1. I mean, the 76ers are winning. They're winning at home in a closeout game. James Harden just switched on to Robert Williams III. Could you battle for position now with Robert Williams III? What is this? Look at that. What was that? Like, is this out of a movie? Okay, Tyrese Maxey's got to stop getting beat before the screen is even set. Look at Tyrese Maxey. Where is he going? Stop. Like, you're beat already. Robert Williams III now can slip this screen. So now Joel Embiid can't stay in drop coverage. He's got to stay with Robert Williams III. And that was too easy. Okay, I mean, this is just complete garbage. James Harden's just staring at the shot right now. He can either join the fans courtside staring at the shot or actually start to get back. Even after this rebound happens, what is this effort level? Look at this. I mean, maybe this is why you never do anything in the playoffs. This is just a completely nonsensical gamble from Tyrese Maxey. You had no chance at getting a steal here, so we just lost you now. Why? If you're Tyrese Maxey, you cannot be leaning towards this screen. Look at Tyrese Maxey thinking there's a ball screen coming. Well, now Jason Tatum's just going to beat you the other way, and you're off balance, and he's one of the best players in the world, according to him and me. PJ Tucker is committing to this switch way too early. He's already said, I'm not guarding Marcus Smart. Why? Marcus Smart hasn't even come off the screen yet. Look at how Tobias Harris has to guard from this angle. It's way too easy for Marcus Smart to turn the corner because Tobias Harris isn't ready, because of course he's not ready. Okay, so Tyrese Maxey ends up falling, but let's look at what happens before that happens. This is an awful switch. So Tyrese Maxey's already committed to a switch, even though that there's a mile of space to get over this screen. And even if Tyrese Maxey was doing what he's supposed to do, he's not. DeAnthony Melton's not up here level ready to guard anyways. So, I mean, it's just bad news bears. Okay, I guess this is Joel Embiid's way of telling everyone on ESPN to turn the game off because the game's over. I mean, you're guarding Jason Tatum. And now you're not guarding Jason Tatum.